What's going on, CL family? It's Kirk back with another one. Got something good for you guys today. Today we're gonna get into how the seasons and the water conditions affect crappie fishing. So grab your gear, grab your snacks, notebook, pencil, paper, whatever you need. But we're about to get into these seasons. First off, we'll start off with spring. That's everyone's favorite time to fish. That's when the water temperatures are rising from the winter, and these big crappie that's been deep all winter still kind of eating shad here and there, but they've been deep all winter, coming up to the shallow flats and around brush piles and trees like cypress trees like in the delta, and start spawning around those trees. Like they even get as shallow as like a foot of water to spawn. And a lot of people talk about using jigs. I like minnows too, so you can do either or, jigs or minnows. So around that time, start looking at your weather. When the weather starts heating up, the water temps start rising from like 55 to 65. Crappie spawn and water temperatures around 60 to 65. So catch that pre-spawn like 55 to 60 degrees, then catch that spawn, and they up shallow. Well, they coming up shallow pre-spawn. Now we're getting into the summertime. Summertime, the temperatures are rising even more. This is after spawning. Since it's after spawning season, they tend to go to deep ledges and deep structure. I guess anywhere from about 10 to 15 feet. You also have to pay attention to that thermocline if you got a fish finder out on the boat. Most crappies under that thermocline will not bite. Most of them stay right above that thermocline, and it's less oxygenated waters under the thermocline, so they tend to float up above. Crappie are suspending fish, so they're going to be in that 10 to 15 range. Sometimes that thermocline is at like 13 feet and they'll stay right above it, but sometimes they'll go in that thermocline. But from what I've seen, they don't bite if they below that thermocline. Also, during the summertime, that's the best time to fish early morning and late in the afternoon. Some guys fish overnight. They like night fishing. Crappie tend to bite at night, and they're sight fish, and it's cooler temperatures during the summer, because down here in Mississippi we get anywhere from 90 to 100 degrees in the summer. Early morning, you're looking at about 70, 80 degrees. Later in the evening, it gets down to that temp again. So those times are when the crappie are most active. Now, we're coming into fall. We just got out of the fall season, now we're in the winter. We'll get to that in a minute. But fall is another prime time for crappie fishing. Now, after the summertime, the water's cooling down again. Crappie are starting to get more active, come up shallow to feed up for the winter, to go deep for the winter. And you've seen in the last video that everyone's watching. Appreciate you guys for the love. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. But in that video, I was trolling down through the middle, picking them off. I just had a regular jig on, 1/16 ounce, and just picking them off. There we go. During that time, that's when you use your bigger jigs. You can still use a hair jig around that time, but stay tuned to the next video. We'll get into that the next video. We're gonna talk about the different types of jigs, hair jigs, different style of jigs during what season. So stay tuned for that. That's when the water temperatures are about 55 to 65 degrees, and they start to come up shallow to feed up to go back out deep during the winter. Now, let's talk about winter fishing. That's the time we're in right now. And a lot of guys think it's tough fishing during the winter. It's not. You just gotta find out where they at. Sometimes you gotta beat them on the head with the jig. Sometimes you don't. But I like trolling during the winter. Just troll slow, stop some, sit there, troll a little bit more. Don't use crankbaits around this time. But you need a smaller presentation, like small hair jigs, and smaller style jigs like 1/32. I wouldn't go below 1/32. 1/32 is about lowest I'll go. Casting out on them, just add you some bullet weights anywhere from 12 to 16 inches above your jig, and you can put a 1/32 on. Just have enough weight to get it out there. Also, there's this company that I've been using and it works. Go get you guys some thump gel. Thumpgel.com. They got the thump net, they got the thump gel. I forgot how many different colors that they have, but it actually works and it lasts a while on that jig. So there you have it. Understanding the seasons and where the fish are during those seasons will help you catch more fish, will help you catch more crappie. The next time you get out on the water, just go try these different spots. Winter, they are deep, just the deepest hole you can find in there, but watch that thermocline. Summer, they're on deep ledges and deep structure. Spring, they're up shallow, getting ready for spawn. Fall, they're up shallow, fattening up for the winter. So guys, check out the next video. It's going to be about what jigs to use in each season and areas in the lake. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Love you guys. Keep watching.